they do. What happened to you? You're cosplaying as Raven?
So, are they going to give her this next season allow her to
Breathing room? Healing? Do you watch our show? Have you seen that? No. I don't think that would happen. It's so funny. I wish we could tell. I pitched a storyline, and I loved it. And it had to do with the pain and everything, and it was killed because it was ultimately a little selfish. Because you saw what happened at the end of season 3, and like, we're screwed. You know what I mean? It's the end of the world. It's suddenly an entirely new enemy that's faceless and bodiless and, you know, is ultimately immortal. How do you fight an immortal enemy? How do you kill that, you know? So Raven is already just instantly head first, you know, completely encompassed into the work to try to find a way to save everyone, to save themselves, to save this impending doom, to save the world again. So she doesn't really have time to take care of herself and heal and take the care that she needs. And I think you'll see that, like, she has this new drive, obviously, and she has, like, the Ally upgrade mentally from her mind. And I think everything that she went through really gave her a spiritual and emotional upgrade. And she chose her pain over being numb. And she's chose humanity over being dead, basically. So with that sense, she's stronger and more focused. But you can't beat reality at times. So she's gonna give it her all, but we'll see how much of a fight she can give.
Are you happy with the character progression from season 1 to now for Raven? Because it's been such a dramatic change and who she was from season 1 to now.
You know what? Sometimes it's a little tough because I love the swag that Raven came in with. You know, she's tackling bitches. She pulled a knife on Bellamy, like, you know, back off, which I love. And you really, but that was her arc. Her arc was to find vulnerability and was to find obstacles and challenges that she couldn't instantly pass with flying colors, you know, that really challenged her. So that was her arc. And it was really hard for me last season. I mean, personally, I was going through a lot of things with my family, and, you know, it was hard to play such a depressing, like, thinking about it still, like, works me up. Playing such a depressing storyline, you know, you're so dark, and to the point to where she gives her mind away just to escape it. You know, it's a little suicidal in a sense. She, like a mind sweep, you know. But with all that said, I am now so grateful for it because now I feel like Raven is stronger than ever. Like I mentioned before, mentally with the Ally upgrade, she's more brilliant than she's ever been, and then emotionally and spiritually and even physically, she's gone to hell and back. And she fucking made it out. So, ain't nothing can stop her now. You know what I mean? Nothing deters her the way it did before. She sees it in a different light. So it's like an evolution for her.
And then speaking of previously when you were talking about what you were going through at WonderCon, you mentioned something about Space Camp. Did they ever get back to you?
They did get back to me. And they told me to email them, and I emailed them. Of course, I emailed them late. So, but they're like, yeah, Lindsey, totally email us. And so I emailed them, and they haven't responded yet. So I'm thinking maybe just like find another way in.
Yeah.
But they were completely responsive. So, guys, just tweet people. You never know. That's the lesson. Space Camp, your dreams can still come true.
Is there a particular character that you would like Raven to work with more going into the new season that she maybe didn't have a chance to interact with as much in the past seasons?
Yeah, I feel like it's funny. We get in little like pockets of people that were with a lot for one season or for one like particular storyline. You don't get to embrace a lot of others. Raven has like never worked with Murphy unless he's trying to kill her or she's trying to kill him. So it'd be nice to like figure that out. It would also be nice, or not nice, nice. It'd be interesting to see them face off, you know, after basically always trying to kill each other. What is their dynamic now, and how does that play out? And I love Richard, and he's so funny. So that'd be great. And then Raven, I don't think it's even spoke to Kane ever. Like we sat at dinner once, but he was over there and she was over here, you know, and I poisoned Lexa. That was it. So I would love for them to meet to introduce themselves. But I think, I'm such a big fan of Henry Ian Cusick, like from Lost. Like I drive him crazy because I'm always like, Penny! And he's like, stop it. But I would love that. I want Raven to be immersed in it all with everybody.
You're talking about the
Sorry.
I was just going to say, you talked about the evolution of the character from where it was and where it is. The show itself, what are your thoughts about the direction that the show has gone over the course of the show?
The
It's
show
changed so much.
Yes. The show always surprises me, and I'm always like, I'm not gonna be surprised. Like I've seen it all. Like they can't do anything else now, and then they do. They step it up a next level, and it's just like heighten. I'm like, where do you go from here? You're done. No, again. So I'm just always like, just like confounded and like just like pure admiration and shock of like how they have the ability to step it up to next level, because our show isn't like an episodic where it's like there's a bad guy and the good guy gotta save the day by the end. Like, no offense to those shows, but like you kind of have a plot or a plan, like A plus B equals C, that you get to follow. Our show doesn't, you know, it's reinventing the wheel every episode, and I think that's amazing. And then as far as where it's gone, I love it. You know, people will say season 3 had some parts that needed to be worked on, but I love the marriage between this huge science fiction element we hadn't really got to explore yet, that we really finally did, with the political and religious undertones that together that all make us question morality and our societal like upbringing and factions that we fall into as people and how we govern ourselves as people. So I mean, it just like, it blows my mind. I find it very interesting philosophically, and because if you think, and it's also, I think it has a lot to talk about our society now. How do we govern ourselves as people? And if we had our choice to do it all over again, how would we do it? How would you do it? Like, and if we have these people with different beliefs and a different structure and different spirituality, how do you have justice for that? How do you govern that within all the different cultures and all the different clans? So,
Very cool.
yeah, we can talk about it all day.